Our Golden Anvil Award recipient is passionate about her community and its history. This keeps our recipient moving, and nothing will stop her from completing a project and doing it well. And she brings others along, building a passion in them to accomplish the project at hand.
Her position and part of her passion is this must be done. Not just for North Lufkin, but for Lufkin.
She wants things to be better, in the community. And she will fight to try to get things better.
Preserving the Masonic Lodge on Leach Street in North Lufkin is one of our recipient's greatest passions. It was her drive and determination that earned a $75,000 Texas Rural African American Heritage Grant from Preservation Texas, along with funding from other organizations. Our recipient made Lufkin her home in 2005, coming here to care for her mother, Emma Bonner, and her aunt, Dora Williams. She almost immediately put her passion to work, becoming ingrained in the community.
I think she is very passionate about the Masonic Lodge, Sarah's Hope, and once she gets that passion, it's really hard to quench it. You can throw as much water on it as you want to. It's not going to stop her.
It's her desire to move the city forward while preserving its history for future generations. Our recipient earned a bachelor's degree in biology, a master's degree in psychology, and a PhD in multicultural education. She also holds a JD in law from Massachusetts College of Law. She gives her time to several organizations, including holding an elected seat on the City Council and starting a nonprofit whose purpose is to introduce financially challenged children to the arts, performing arts, visual arts, and more. It is that nonprofit, Sarah's Hope, through which our recipient and many others are raising awareness to restore the Masonic Lodge.
She's able to pull others into the project to where they get the same fire that she has.
The building was designed in 1900 by architect Will Ingram, the father of the late Reverend Betty Kennedy. He designed and constructed at least another 100 buildings and homes in North Lufkin, and he did so with a third-grade education. The Masonic Lodge was purchased in 1923 by the Dawn of Light Freemasons. The building's first floor was occupied by East Texas Undertaking, known now as Tim's Funeral Home, with the Dawn of Light utilizing the second floor. The Masons opened the second floor as a meeting space for North Lufkin organizations, and for 50 years, Leach Street served as a meeting place for the American Woodmen, the Order of Elks, the Freemasons, the Eastern Stars, the Heroines of Jericho. These organizations used the building until mid-1970. From 1971 through 2009, the building was not used and began deteriorating. It was eventually placed on the city's demolition list. Reverend Kennedy worked with city officials, and through her persistence, it was removed from the demolition list. It is the only community meeting place erected at the turn of the century to remain standing today.
When she came back and she saw that building, she understood the history of it because of her upbringing in the community, visiting the community, and it was dilapidated. And I think it really touched her heart to say this is part of Lufkin's history that need to be salvaged. It needs to be saved.
In April 2012, Sarah's Hope, led by our recipient, received the building from the Lodge's remaining officers. It was the work of our recipient and Reverend Kennedy that achieved the state historical designation, making it the only historical marker in Angelina County honoring an African American architect.
She and Betty got together and started and got the historical mark. And then after they got the marker, then nothing else kind of happened, and Guessippina wanted the building to be brought back up to standards it was before. And so She and Betty worked on it for a while, and then Betty died. And so it just became her passion to get it completed.
In 2023, our recipient met with the North Lufkin community and city leaders to discuss the future of the building. And in December, discussions took place concerning Sarah's hope donating the building to the city to renovate and serve as a community center and museum. Many documents found in the building are now being stored in the Stephen F. Austin State University Research Department. Among the items are copies of charters, monthly Masonic news, meeting minutes of the Masons, Eastern Stars, and Heroines of Jericho.
I like her drive, and I just wish more people had it.
The intent is to name the building the Betty Kennedy Meeting House. The first floor will be dedicated for use by community organizations, and the second floor will house a Black History Room.
I call her the Energizer Bunny. She just, she's from one thing to another. And she just doesn't give up.
It is the desire to restore the building to its original purpose, service to the North Lufkin community.